Finding myself on the way back to me. And honestly, God knows it hurts.
What's up, my beautiful people? Oh my gosh, welcome back. Welcome back to me, where I am continuing to make the conscious decision to get back to myself, and I'm hoping and much appreciative to have the privilege to guide you on your journey back to you as well, if you allow me to. If you are new here, welcome. If you're not new here, welcome, my people, my beautiful people, okay? Leaders of the world. Greetings, people. It is always good to see and hear all of you and drop these videos. Last weekend, I didn't get to drop a video. Busy weekend. I didn't have any time to be able to record, but I did drop 2 bonus videos. And then I actually, the week before, which I think was April 27th, I don't know. I made and recorded a video, which is actually the longest video I've recorded thus far. Generally, my videos are 15 minutes long. This one was a little bit longer, but it got in depth into some serious topic, which had to do with sex trauma, relationships. Sex trauma, relationships, intimacy. So check that video out if you feel called to. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And be respectful. And if there is ever a topic that you feel you want me to discuss further, please feel free. Eventually, I will be doing a video on specifically the work that I do. I have dropped in one of my videos one of the things that I do for a living, but there's more than that. So I will be dropping a video on that. This is a bonus video, so welcome to the bonus videos, by the way, because if you haven't watched any of the full videos, this is not a full video, this is just about that. So check out the full ones, okay? There's a lot more to see, okay? But either way, nonetheless, welcome, and it's so good to see you. How are you doing? I hope you are doing blessed. And I hope you're doing balanced. And I hope you're doing loving yourself. That's what I hope you're doing. Amidst all the chaos in the world and the stressors, I hope you are feeling blessed with love for yourself and keeping yourself balanced. Okay? I hope you're at least feeling those things. If not, I hope you feel it while you watch this. Or after you watch it. Or if you only clicked on the video and left within less than 5 seconds, I hope it has graced you with some positive energy. Either way. We are going to be talking about we're going to be talking about the power of authenticity in this bonus video. So authenticity. So let's get into that, because of course the definition can kind of vary individually, but overarching, the definition is just really being authentic to you, being yourself, being real to you, being truly you at your core. So what the hell is that? Right? Because if we're on a journey to getting back to ourselves, we might not really know authentically how to be ourselves, right? So let's start here. When we are children, because no matter unless you're a child now still, but if you're not a child anymore, you were a child once. All of us were, right? And when you think about when you were a child, you really were the closest version to authentically being you that you could really get at that time, right? The beauty of it is, as a child, we're still taking in so much information, so it starts to kind of like impact how we show up. But I usually like to tell people, we all have like this core, and at our core, that's the thing that never changes within us, right? There's just this core aspect. You may say a little bit of like inner child, right? There's this part of us that is always just there, that was there since we were kids, right? Which is really truly beautiful thing, because everything changes, but there is this core aspect, and this core aspect, one may say, is also connected to our soul, right? And so when we think that way, authenticity has to do with your connection to self on a deeper level, your soul, and also that part of you that was a child, right? Because your soul is also connected to the highest version of yourself, right? That part of you that's always trying to guide you in this physical lifetime to get there, because it exists already, right? We just physically here get so far from it. Hence, getting back to you, right? Which literally is the whole point of this video. If you are on a journey to getting back to you, the best thing you can do is be authentically you. And trusting yourself and accepting yourself is a part of being able to fully be authentic. A lot of the reasons why a lot of us aren't really truly showing up as who we are, as we are, is because we're scared. We don't really like ourselves. We're judging ourselves. We feel the world's going to judge us. We think we're not good enough. We think we're not worthy. We think we have to fit into the conformed idea of normal and the world, and what the world says. Yeah, and I'm sure there's more reasons, but those are like huge ones, right? It starts with self-acceptance and self-love, right? For me to always show up as me. This doesn't mean that you show every part of you all the time. Like, humans are like layers. We have tons of layers. I said humans are like layers. Girl, humans are like onions. I crack myself up sometimes. I be listening to myself in these videos. I'm just like, whoa, where did my brain just go? Okay, humans are like onions. We have tons of layers. And with that being said, every time we meet people or we come across people, they're not going to get to see all the layers of us, right? But that doesn't mean you're not being authentic, right? Be you, right? If you're not a person who's super talkative, and people will do this, they're so nervous they get talkative, but that's usually not them, right? They get talkative because it's uncomfortable, because it's like, wait, why aren't we talking? Because we don't need to talk every time. We just need to be. Authenticity, the power of authenticity will set you free from all that fear and all that disconnect from ourselves. It will bring us closer back to who we are. It will empower you to love yourself. It will actually reduce your anxiety to have to be and act a way and do things that's actually outside of who you really are. It doesn't really actually serve you. And it is a huge component of the healing journey, and that, because the healing journey really is the return to self. It's the self-acceptance. It's the self-love. It's the disengagement from judgment and replacing that with full bodily understanding and this aspect of being able to unconditionally love self and others, in a sense, right? Authenticity is one of the most powerful things you can do for yourself. You were born different from everyone else for a reason. All of us are not the same. It doesn't matter. You can have a twin that is identical. You're still not the same. And that is literally for a reason. Literally, evidence suggests we're not supposed to be. So let's get comfortable with just being who we are. Because it's making us super uncomfortable to be something that's not. Going against the grain of your own spirit, your own soul, causes the most distress you can ever experience. It's like ripping your insides into two spots, because who you really are, again, that core doesn't change. So it's always going to be there like, what the hell are we doing? It's always going to be like, these things don't really resonate with me. Because I'm not resonating with me. Because I'm not accepting me. Because I'm not loving me in this moment. The power of authenticity will set you free. It starts with loving you. Stop judging yourself. Start trying to understand yourself. And knowing that showing up as you, that empowers you 10 times fold if you could just show up as you. Not, oh, I know I'm socially awkward, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to drink, and then every time I have to do a social thing, I'm just going to drink. No, it's like, I know I'm socially awkward, but I'm going to show up and I'm going to just be my awkward socially self. And then one day you might realize you're actually not socially awkward, you're normal, and you're chilling. And people like that. Because you just are. You're just you. And it's like, it brings this energy that's like, oh, so infectious. Okay, so that was just a bonus video. Now listen, y'all. Go out and be great. And remember, you're the hero in your story. Choose wisely. Okay, bye.